In this video we're going to set up our portfolio for the class, starting with a title page and a table of contents. So I'm going to go down to Start and I'm going to type Word, and I'm going to open up Microsoft Word with a blank document. I'm going to maximize the screen. Now I'm going to do a couple of changes to this document. First I'm going to go to Page Layout. My margins I'm going to keep at 1 inch. Orientation I'm going to make landscape. The size I'm going to do more paper sizes. And the width I'm going to change to 17. And the height I'm going to change to 11 because that is the size of our title blocks. I'm also going to make sure that my margins are still at 1 inch, so that's good. And I'm going to make the spacing after 0. Okay, I'm going to go back to Home. Now, in order to create my title page, I'm going to do a centered justification, and I'm going to choose 36 as my font size. I'll hit Enter twice, and then I'll type my first and last name, and then Architecture and Engineering, Clear Falls High School, 2015, 2016, or whatever year you're doing it. And you can feel free to add images to this title page if you'd like, as long as you make it professional looking. Okay, now I'm going to go hit Enter until I jump onto the next page. And on this page, I'm going to write Table of Contents. Then I'm going to hit Enter. And I'm going to go back to Left Justified. And I'm going to change this font to 20 point. And I'm going to start creating entries. First of all, I'm going to create the utility shed. So I'm going to first set up my paragraph. So I'm going to click this little button right here for paragraph settings. I'm going to go down to Tabs. And the first tab I'm going to put the first stop position I want to be 2 inches. So I'm going to type 2 and hit Set. I'm also going to put a tab at 12, but I'm also going to change the leader to this ... so that we can lead our eye to the page number. So I'm going to check this and then also hit Set. So I've hit 2 with no speciality, and I've hit 12 with the ... So I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to type utility shed. I'm going to hit Tab, and the utility shed is going to start on page 3 of my portfolio because the table of contents is on page 2, so it's going to be on page 3, and it's going to take up 6 pages because I'm going to have a title page, and then I'm going to have 5 title blocks. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 3 through 8. 3-8. And then I'm going to hit Enter. I'm going to hit Tab again. And now I'm going to name my individual title blocks. So I'm going to say Utility Shed. Renderings. Tab. This is going to be on page 4. Because 3 is going to be our title, but we don't really need to put a table of contents entry for the title of the entry. That'd be fine. So utility shed renderings, I'm going to hit Enter. Utility shed floor plan. Tab. It's going to be on page 5. I'm going to tab over to the next one. The next one's going to be utility shed elevations. It's going to be on page 6. And then The next one is our schedules. And the last one is our section view. That'll be on page 8. Easy enough. Okay, now I'm going to hit enter, enter, and I'm going to change this back to 28-point font, which is our title size, or actually 36 is what we use, so I'm going to choose 36. And I'm going to hit enter until I get to the next page. And I'm going to do a center aligned. And I'm going to hit enter, 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 type utility shed. And then my next title block will start on the next page. Now that we've created our title page, table of contents, and the title to our first entry, we're going to go ahead and save this. So I'll go up to File, Save As. I'll just save it to my desktop, but you'll save it to your H drive. And I'm going to name this Portfolio, Title, and TOC. Okay, now we're going to go to the internet, and we're going to go to this website, online2pdf.com. And this is going to put together a quick PDF of our portfolio. So first of all, I'm going to go down to Start Computer, and I'm going to go to Desktop, and right here I've got my portfolio title and TOC that I just created. So I'm going to drag that down to where it says Select Files, and there it is right there. Then I'm going to open up the folder that has all of my other title blocks in it. I'm going to highlight all those PDFs that I created from Revit and drag those into this pink area too. Now, I want to make sure that these are in the correct order, like I have it set up in my table of contents. So I'm going to put renderings first, and then floor plan, and then elevations, schedules, section view. So that's exactly the order I want it to be in. So whatever file order you have numerically here is the order it's going to place it in once you're creating your PDF. Okay? So this is how you're going to set up your PDF every time. You're going to have to edit your portfolio title and TOC so that it has all the other entries in the table of contents as well as title pages. But you'll probably have to make individual title pages for your individual entries. So instead, if we have our next entry, you'll have another Word document that just has the title on it, and then you'll just stick that Word document right here. So you'll have a lot of files, but you're going to compile them all into one portfolio. Once they're in order, you can hit Convert, and it will say uploading your files, and it'll take a little while. As soon as the upload and conversion has taken place, your portfolio will download right here, and you can either go to this little arrow right here and say Show in Folder, or you can go to Start Computer and just go to Downloads, and you'll see it right there. Portfolio, Title, and TOC, 6 files merged. That's what the file is called. I'm going to open this up. Make sure it looks okay, and it looks okay. This is the next page, good, that looks nice. Utility shed title, good. And there's our first title block, and our second, and so on and so forth. And it all looks very nice. Now, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to right click on this and copy it, and I'm going to paste it into my H drive first so that I have it there all safe and sound. And then once it's in my H drive, I'm going to click it again, and I'll name this period underscore last name underscore first name underscore portfolio, and then it'll be ready to be turned in. So here's where you'll type in your name of your file. And that's how you set up a portfolio.